Right, go ahead, Coach.
Well, this was a very hard-fought game down to the wire. I thought we did some really good things, but it's hard to mimic Syracuse's length and athleticism in practice with your scout team. It is. I mean, those guys are really long, really athletic. They pursue the basketball. I thought we started out the game. We got the ball to the high post. Terrence made a couple shots. Crawford got a couple of opportunities to corral. And then we got stagnant. And their zone will do that to you. But, you know, at the end of the day, for us to have 20 assists on 25 field goals, I think we did a good job of moving the basketball. And, you know, the one thing that we challenged our guys going into this game was competing on the backboard. And, you know, we had 38 to their 29, but we've got to mimic that type of effort here forward. And I thought it was a really good game by all the guards that played, because we were without our leading scorer in Keyshawn. He got hurt and couldn't go. He tried to go and he didn't look right. And you know, usually when I take him out of the game, I get some type of look that I like to stay out there a little bit longer, but he didn't have that look today. So I know he was hurting a little bit, and we'll get him evaluated, and hopefully he'll be ready to go against BC.
You guys have had some struggles the last two games, late in the games. What did you guys do down the stretch here in a tie game to come out on top?
Made shots. We had opportunities to score in the last two games, and we didn't make shots down the stretch. And tonight we're able to make shots. That's part of it. You know, against Carolina, we give up 16, 7 chance points. That hurts to 0. And so, you know, there are a lot of different areas, but, you know, defensively, we have to continue to work and get better. And offensively, we have to be aggressive. And when I say aggressive, I don't mean just clip off any shot. I mean be ready on the catch. You know, there were a couple of times we had some guys catch the basketball and they're standing straight up and they're not ready. And then all of a sudden that Syracuse length and athleticism comes, and it's long, they're in passing lanes, and it's a deflection. And so, you know, when we got guys that caught the ball in a ready position to make a quick decision, we were a lot better.
Did you see what happened to Keyshawn?
I did not.
Did he give you an indication as to what happened?
No, I didn't ask. I'll go back and I'll have our film guys, I'll have my son pull it up so I can look at it, but I didn't see it.
You mentioned going stagnant against the zone. What did you see that helped you break out of that?
We just moved the ball. I mean, that was it. It was no play. It was just move the basketball. Just move the basketball and find an open area. And if you were close enough to our bench, that's all we were yelling to our guys, especially on that baseline. Move, make yourself available, get in the vision, the line of vision of the passer. You know, a lot of times big guys will feel that they're open on that baseline, but they'll be standing directly behind the defender and the guard can't see them. So now all of a sudden, if I take a step up, he can see me. I'll take a step down, he can see me. You get in the line of the vision of the passer, and that will give them more confidence to throw that basketball to you. But the ball just started moving. You know, we got the ball to Crawford in the second half in that high post area, and he was trying to facilitate a little bit too much. We needed him to shoot the basketball because they were sagging back. And once he started making shots, they were starting to come up to him a little bit. He could drive past him and make a play. So, you know, he had to play quite a few minutes tonight, so did Mitch. And we needed those guys too because we didn't have a key.
Danny, a lot of Syracuse's offense goes through offensive rebounding. This, I believe, is the first time they've been out-rebounded all season. What do you feel that you guys did to kind of key that?
I just think our guys made a concerted effort to box out and go pursue the basketball. You know, there's still balls that were up in the air that those guys do an incredible job of getting a hand on. Now, if they can't get a hand on it, they do a great job of tipping it out. And, you know, we had some possessions like that, a few too many at certain points of the game. But, you know, overall, I think our guys did a good job of rebounding the basketball tonight.
20 points off the bench tonight. How much do you think it gave you an edge to throw so many bodies at Syracuse who barely subbed at all?
For us, that's key. You know, we got our leading scorer coming in off the bench. So we're not going to outscore every team's bench, so we expect to get a good number of points from our bench just because we have Key coming off, we have Brandon coming off, we have Donovan coming off that makes shots. You know, we've got Olivier coming off, so, you know, we need to get a good amount of bench scoring for us to be successful in any game that we play. And, you know, Coach Boeheim is a Hall of Fame coach. He's been doing it for a very long time. And all of his guards play a lot of minutes. That's just kind of been the MO for him. He's had a great amount of success with it. And he's got two really, really talented guards when you talk about Howard and Battle. You know, Battle's one of the best scorers in our league. And, you know, for us tonight, we just wanted to try to make him work to get shots and make sure that he was shooting a contested shot. You know, Howard is a little bit trickier because he's able to make a shot, but he's also really crafty in finding the seam and getting to the basket.
Coach, early on, you were able to get Doral established inside a little bit, and for him to get 9, 8, and 3 in 24 minutes with foul trouble, what does that say about his progression and his ability to bang in there against top flight competition now?
Well, I'll start off and give him some love. Yeah, he had 9 rebounds, and we were very happy about that. And we were able to get him early in the game on a couple lobs that kind of just softened up the middle of that zone a little bit. But he can't go a half like he did in the first half and had 0 defensive rebounds. He came back out in the second half and established himself as the rebounder that we need him to be. And that was one of the challenges we had at halftime.
Danny, I know this was a separate game, but given the way the last 2 went down the stretch, how important was it for this team to grab a lead and hold on to it?
Very important. You know, our league is tough. There are no easy nights, and you want to hold serve at home. And we were able to do that for our first home game, and that's got to be our mindset from here on out. And then when you go on the road, you want to do enough things to give yourself a chance to win the game down the stretch.
2 more.
How much does a game like this help Olivier, coming in, knocking down those last 5 free throws and playing as much as he did tonight?
I'm going to love on him a little bit. I think he did a good job making some free throws late in the game for us. But he's got to be more aggressive. He's got to be more aggressive. You know, he shoots the ball far too well to be hesitant. And, you know, if you're in earshot of the bench, we're telling him, be ready to shoot on the catch. Be ready to shoot on the catch. And, you know, I'm going to stay on him to be aggressive, ready on the catch. Doesn't mean shoot a bad shot, but you got to be ready on the catch. And, you know, down the stretch for us, he gave us great length on the defensive end, and he made some really big free throws for us. So it was really nice, especially considering the fact that his family's been here for the holidays, and I think this is the last game they're going to see him play in person for a while. So that's a really nice way for him to send them back home.
Last one.
What'd you think of Mitchell Wilbekin's game, and how big was that 4-point play late in the first half?
I'm spoiled by Mitch. I am. He's been Mr. Solid from day one. That 4-point play was huge. And tonight he has 8 assists. You know, and he did a great job of sharing the basketball and moving it. And his presence out on the court opened up that high post area because they know that he's a capable shooter and they have to get out there to him. So, you know, Mitch was really good with the exception of that damn missed free throw he had.
Coach Danny.